We finally got a release date for Red Dead Online Summer Update, which is called Blood Money. We also have an unintentional perk that you can do in Freeroam on some of the consoles. Plus, I'll go over all the bonuses, changes, and discounts available this week in Red Dead Online. So let's get to the main meat of this video first. I won't string you out till the end of the video to tell you the release date. The release date for the Red Dead Online Summer Update is July 13th, so that is next week. They're going to drop the official trailer for Red Dead Online Blood Money tomorrow, that's July 7th, so that is definitely a good sign. I was legitimately worried they were going to limp into this update without a trailer, which would have meant a really small update. So at least we're getting a trailer, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're going to be getting in this summer update. I know a lot of people thought that we were going to get the summer update today on July 6th, but as I said in last week's video, Rockstar normally gives us at least a week's notice before they drop an update. Now granted, they have made some big blunders, like the time they dropped the Moonshiner update a day before the GTA Casino update, but in general they'd really want to give like a week's notice at the minimum before they drop a big update, just so the community can start building up a little bit of hype and they can prepare to get people back on playing the game again. I mean, a lot of people have just stopped playing, and this update is basically going to have to pull that player base back on, which, if it's done correctly, it very well might do. Now, I'm approaching this update with cautious optimism, but I would be lying to say that I'm not just a little bit excited to see what they have in store for us. But let me know in the comments what you think about this. Are you excited? Are you worried? Are you cautiously optimistic like myself? Really love hearing from you guys, so please let me know below in the comments what you think. They also stuck up an image of what looks like a train robbery or freeing some hostages from a train. There doesn't seem to be any like new clothing that I can see, maybe the bandana, but other than that I think all of the stuff has been added before. I kind of think they would at least tease some of the clothing if we're going to get a lot of clothing coming in this update, so it might very well just be missions that we're getting, which to be honest is fine for me. I really just need some content to play, really, more than making my character look different. They also say at the very end of the newswire, look out for a host of new details about next week's Red Dead Online update Blood Money here on the newswire tomorrow, including the debut of the official trailers. So we're all marking that one off on our calendar, I think. I mean, it has been a really long time since we've got any news about the summer update. We have heard that it's going to include all kind of new unlawful ventures, including opportunities to rob camps and homesteads. I'm really hoping that is NPC camps and not like other player camps. Like, I'd hate to come back and find that all my hard work on my trader role is just completely taken by another player, but I'm pretty sure it'll probably mean NPC camps. They also told us in a previous post that like any good opportunity, this one will be devoid of upfront expenditures, which, I'm not gonna lie, does worry me a little bit, because if they're not charging you for it, what are you expecting? I mean, maybe they really are just gonna kind of make it free to try to pull back players, and then they'll just start tapping on some more paid DLC that you'll pay with gold bars later on, and maybe like this is genuinely just to kind of lure that player base back, because I genuinely think the player base has taken a bit of a plummeting the last couple of months, which is solely down to like really bad communication from Rockstar, as well as really sparse, lackluster updates. So hopefully this is the change that a lot of people are kind of hoping for. But let me know your predictions on what we're going to get in the summer update, or now that we know the name, Blood Money update. We also have one nice change to Freeroam this week, and that is that you can actually enter a few of the banks in Freeroam this week. The two banks in question are the Saint Denis Bank as well as the Rhodes Bank. This is probably for them just messing around with code in the background, but this isn't the first time you were able to get into these in Freeroam. Back in the beta days, these were open. They were locked after the game had been out for a while for some reason. I must add that this doesn't seem to be available for all consoles and platforms. I wasn't able to get in on PlayStation, but on PC I was able to just walk straight in. So for those of you who've been eyeing up the areas through the windows for the last while, this week is your chance to go in and get some pictures or organize a fight club in there or something. There is double XP and cash on certain PvP modes. These include the Takeover series, the Shootout series, and the Elimination series. It also includes the Feature series for this week as well. So if you're a fan of PvP, you're going to make a little bit more cash and a little bit of XP this week. There's also double cash and XP on all Land of Opportunity missions, which I always like playing. I just really wish they took the cooldown off the missions, because I'd like to play through the entire story, like start to finish, in just a weekend or something. Winning in any showdown this week will earn players a reward of 30% off any ability card, which is a bit silly, as you'll find out later, as there's also another discount on ability cards this week. And they don't stack, so you're probably not going to use this 30% discount. Completing one of the Land of Opportunity missions will earn you a reward of a free treasure map, which is always welcome. You'll probably make at least a gold bar off that treasure map. If you're a Moonshiner and you're above rank 100, you'll also receive an offer of 3 gold bars off any Moonshiner team if you win any showdown mode. They also have something for what they call long tenured players, or what we in the community called veteran players, that any players over rank 100 or above will receive an offer of 50% off any select weapon, while everybody who purchased the weapon modification this week will get an offer of 40% off a select revolver, as well as 200 express revolver ammo. The thing here is, like, it's good that they're trying to appeal to like players that have been playing a little longer, but I think what they really need is maybe like a custom skin of a weapon, or a custom skin of a clothing item, or gold. I mean, most players that have been playing a long time have everything. Heading over to your local gunsmith, you're going to get 30% off the rolling block rifle as well as the Carcano rifle. This 30% discount also extends to shotgun range, so you'll find 30% off all shotguns this week also. Ability cards are also on sale this week with 40% off all ability cards, so if there's a few that you haven't picked up yet, now is a good time to get them. There is 30% off all hats this week. We haven't any new limited time clothing, but we haven't had limited time clothing in a long time, so we probably won't get it until the summer update, I'd say. Over at the fence, you'll get 40% off all ammo pamphlets, which, to be honest, if you don't have, might be worth picking up. I mean, it can really give you an advantage in a PvP fight. It's also worth mentioning that this week as well, all weapon and pamphlet rank requirements have been lifted from the fence, so definitely worth having a look if you're a lower level player. You'll also find a 40% discount on some of the weapons that he's flogging over there, so like dynamite sticks, the fire bottles, the cleaver and the hatchet are also 40% off. You'll find a discount on bandoliers as well this week, getting 30% off the bandoliers available at the gun shop. And over at the stables, you'll find 30% off all Turco Man horses. And that rounds out all the discount bonuses and changes this week in Red Dead Online. Are any of you going to go visiting the banks that are open this week? And what are your thoughts on the future summer update coming next week? Feels weird even saying that. Can't wait to see the trailer out tomorrow, and I'll definitely have a video up on that as well. For those of you who don't know, I also have a Dirty Tyler store where I knocked up a Clown Posse t-shirt there yesterday, which was mainly for myself to wear while editing the Tuesday videos, but hopefully this is a t-shirt that I can retire after the next update. There are a few other designs on there as well that you can have a look also, and purchasing those does help support the channel. As always, massive thanks to all the members and supporters of the channel. It really does help and it means a lot. That's it. I'll catch you tomorrow.